Hi everybody, it's Kai. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another speed build video. So today we are going to be building like a super eco house, I would say, and we are going to be building this house in Canal Corner in the world that came with the Eco Lifestyle Pack, which is Evergreen Harbor. And I really like how this house turned out in the end, so make sure you watch until the end to see the end product. But before that, just make sure if you want to see more speed builds from me, you can definitely subscribe to my channel because I do that most for my videos. But anyway, this house is an eco house, and this video was actually last minute planned because I was actually editing another video that was like 3 hours long as a footage, and it really like demotivated me to edit it, so I just put that aside for a while. But I'm still working on it, and I really hope I can finish the video like this weekend, because it's like 3 hours long of footage, so I have to edit it properly and make sure there's no like weird parts that are in there. But it's actually gonna be part 2 of my friends directing my build through Discord, so if you like those kind of vids, make sure to watch it. Maybe for this weekend, hopefully I will post it. But anyways, I decided to build a modern eco house with a lot of solar panels, and it's super eco because like I said, it's last minute, and I actually ran out of ideas what to build, so I decided to just build more houses using the Eco Lifestyle Pack. But as you can see here, for the roofing, I think it is called the solar panel texture, but I forgot about that, so you will see that there will be a lot of solar panels in this build. But for the color scheme, I wanted to go for this colorful and bright scheme, and I did use like the container style wallpaper for the front of the house, and also some parts for the inside, and also this chimney here, as you can see right now. And this house only has 1 bedroom and fits only 1 sim, but I did playtest this build with my sim who I created, and it works pretty well. But here, as you can see, I'm placing these debug panels, square panels, concrete panels actually, and I actually was inspired by Simlisi to do this because she did that in one of her builds. But for the square tiles just now, it is of concrete material, and when I play tested it, my sim couldn't access the build, so I did change that to like a slate material type of the same thing. But yeah, after I changed that to the slate material, it worked perfectly fine. So yeah, you can find that in the debug menu. And for the garden back here, I really wanted to keep it like simple, so I did add like a clothesline after this. And also you can see that there's a plant making booth, and but you will also see after this that I will be changing that to like the candle making booth. But then in the end, I changed it back to the plant making booth because I will be placing the candle one in the inside of the house for the upstairs area. But this house actually costs around 51,400 simoleons and is built on a 20 by 15 lot known as Canal Corner, like I said just now, in the world of Evergreen Harbor, which is the world that comes with the Eco Lifestyle Pack. And I realized that I don't really for my previous builds, I mean, I didn't really use the appliances that that came with the pack. So I did make sure to use the appliances that came with the pack, like the raindrop collector and also the trash recycler thing. I'm not sure what is it called, but I decided to make this build a super eco house because I've never done it before, and I wanted to try something new. And as you can see, I did the roofing as well. It's like a weird shaped roofing, but I realized that for my previous modern builds that I did, the roofing would always be like using half wall, either that or I use like a slanted roofing. But I decided to change things up a bit for this build, so I did do that type of roofing. I'm not sure if it exists in the real world, but I don't know, I really like it. But yeah, it's different. But here I'm just putting the solar panels, and I actually got this idea to put the solar panels that I think are actually for the roofs in the front of the build. And I actually got this idea from someone on Instagram. I can't remember what his or her Instagram handle is, but they did put solar panels at the front of their build, and I think it looks pretty cool because it's like different in a way. But as you can see just now, I did put the ivy walls from Discovery University, and it's my absolutely favorite debug item because it's like different, and also like I like green crawling veins that crawl up to the build, so like it's really cool to see that. And here I'm working on the living room, and when your sim enters the house, she or he goes straight to the living room. So this is the area, and I use the couch there, and also the table. I'm not sure, hallway table I think, and I paired it with the TV and also some plants around it. And as you can see, I put the stairs in between some walls, which is the stair wall and also the bathroom. And the bathroom is actually a half toilet, so there's no bathtub or shower there. I only put a sink and a toilet because it is a half toilet. And here I really like these shelves because I think it's my favorite as well for this pack. And I did use the OMSP shelf, which is the red shelf for cluttering, and I really like how it turned out. And also for the kitchen I used some island living pack, like the counters you will see after this. But here I'm working on the half toilet just now I said, and I only put a sink and also a bathtub. And there's a lot of space for this build. I was surprised actually because it's just a small build, but the utilization of the space, I'm not really good at that. So I did put a green room here, and I had this idea that your sim maybe can plant indoor plants in this green room that are not meant to be grown in sunlight. I don't know if that exists, but I did put the green room here, and also the slate tiles that I put earlier, like you could see just now. And I will be putting like a small sofa here, a single armchair there, and also a power generator. And right now, working on the kitchen, I used the island living counters and also the window that came with the Ecolab pack. And I actually didn't know that. Actually, you can put the items on the window, but I saw Simlicy do this, and she actually put the items from the outside. So she used the OMSP shelf and also like raised it up to that level, but she did it from the outside of the house. So like I was amazed because before this I tried doing that, but it was like it only can be placed at a certain limit. So when I saw Simlicy's video and she did this, I was like, oh, okay, so that's the way. But yeah, I wish they had the top counters for the island living counters, because I don't know why the Sims only has island living counters but not like the top wall counters. And I really hope that they can change that one day. But I really like how this dining room turned out, and I kept it like an open concept where the dining room is accessible when your sim is in the kitchen and is not separated by a wall or an arch or something. And I really like how the dining room turned out because in my opinion, it's not the style that I usually go for, but I use the colors which are pale green and also yellow. It's not usually what I go for most of my builds, but I'm happy with how this build turned out because it's something different and also out of my comfort zone in a way. But I did use those that shelf that came from the Ecolab pack to put some clutter and also some candles. And I pictured my sim too. I think I put my sim, her skills were like, one of them was a candle maker or maker, I think. and so I did put some candles in this build and also the candle making table. After this you will see. But right now, working on the upstairs part of the build, the floor plan was actually quite challenging for me, and I did put that sliding door next to this table so that your sim can access out onto the balcony, I think it's called, because it's using half walls. But anyway, here I'm re-putting the plan making thing, and here I'm working on the bedroom. And I actually like changed a bit of the floor plan because one bed couldn't be fit in this room, but I did extend it a bit and make some changes on the floor plan. But I cut that footage out because I think it took up a lot of time. But anyways, this bedroom is pretty simple, and I use like a bit of blue and yellow and also orange. And right now I'm working on the master bedroom's bathroom, which is the ensuite. I think one of you said that it is an ensuite in one of the comments of my previous videos, but I can't remember who. But thank you for that, and now I know that it has a proper term, which is an ensuite. So yeah, that's something new for me. And I also use this shelf from the Ecolasa pack to put some books and also cluttering. And here working just on the like chilling area, or like a mini library, and I did put up a vase in that, but yeah, I cut that footage out. But anyways, I hope you like this build. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I hope you like this build, and I'll see you soon. Bye.